I want to show you how you can quickly set up and run local Ollama models right inside Xcode 27 for local AI. To get started, there are a couple of steps you should follow. First, you need to install Ollama using this command. You also need an Ollama model to work with, so you can install one by visiting ollama.com and search for the model you want to use. Next, you can check your Ollama installation by running Ollama in the terminal and also list all the available downloaded models with Ollama list. To use your downloaded model in the terminal, you should run Ollama run followed by the model's name. So in this example, you have seen I have GLM 4.7 Flash. The local Ollama endpoint is available at port 11434. So this port number is needed to set up Ollama right inside Xcode. So let's go to the first step. You should visit ollama.com. You can download Ollama by going to the top right and clicking download, or use this command to install it with curl. To install an Ollama model, you should go to the top left and click models. Over here, they have a couple of models you can install. I have already installed one, that is GLM 4.7 Flash. But here are the several latest models you can install from different providers. So I encourage you to come here and pick the model you want to try inside Xcode 27. After downloading Ollama and a model you want to run with Ollama, you can now go to your terminal and check the version of your Ollama with Ollama. You have noticed here I have the version 0.30.9. Next, I can check all the Ollama models I have installed on my machine with Ollama list. So you have noticed here I have Gemma 4. I have this version of Quen3 and also another version of Quen3, as well as GLM 4.7 Flash. To run any of these models, you should use the command Ollama run. For example, if we want to run this one, I'll copy the name and put here Ollama run, followed by the model's name, and press the return key. So we can add a prompt to start chatting with the GLM 4.7 Flash model, but that is not the point of this video. We want to set up and use any of these models inside Xcode 27. So let's go back to Xcode. To create a new conversation with a coding model in Xcode 27, you go to the toolbar and click this button. By default, we have GPT-5. To select a different model rather than GPT-5, you should go to the top left and click the intelligence button. Over here, you can start a new conversation with different models you have set up in Xcode. To use any of the Ollama models, we need to set it up by clicking Xcode. So I'll go to the top menu and click Xcode. Under Settings, we need to select Intelligence. Under Intelligence, you can connect to coding models in two ways. First, you can connect coding agents from providers like Anthropic, OpenAI, and Google Gemini. You can also add a custom coding agent from platforms supporting the Agent Client Protocol, that is ACP. If I scroll down further, under Chat, you can connect ChatGPT. You can connect Sonnet and Opus. You have seen here, I have also added Ollama. So to add Ollama support, you need to click Add a Chat Provider. If you want to use a hosted Ollama model, then you should stick to this category. Since I downloaded the Ollama model to my machine, I need to select the option Locally Hosted. Over here, you need to specify only two things: the port on which the local model is running, as well as the description of the chat provider you want to add. When we read the Ollama docs, its endpoint is available as this port number, port 11434. So I will copy that and paste it here. Next, you should give it a custom description and click Add. Since I have already added Ollama, I'll click Cancel. So you have noticed here, it appears under Chat. When I click that, we have all the Ollama models I showed you in the terminal. To use any of these models in a new conversation, from the top left of the toolbar, I'll click the Coding Assistant again and select the option New Conversation. Over here, you have an option to choose your coding model. So under Ollama, you have seen we have all the models. Let's select, for example, this one. And that appears in our chat conversation. So we can begin chatting with this model right inside Xcode 27. In the chat area, we don't have any option to switch the model. So to change it from GLM 4.7 Flash, we need to go back again and select another model, like Qwen 3.59b. Now we can chat with the model. So this is how to set up and run local Ollama models inside Xcode 27. I showed you how to install Ollama models, and how to set it up in Xcode 27.